So in this video, we're going to be discussing the Chiefs linebacker core and how deadly they are and how unstoppable they are. Now, I know in the thumbnail I left out Willie Gay, but that's just because I can't fit 4 people in the thumbnail. And I got a lot more to say about Chanel, Tranquil, and Bolton, But Willie Gay is obviously going to be mentioned in this video. But I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Leo Chanel, or Chanel. I don't know how to say his name. I'm just going to say Chanel. Leo Chanel. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of him, and I'm hearing that he could have like a Micah Parsons type of role. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Micah Parsons, but he has had some snaps against tackles, and he's done pretty well on them snaps. So I feel like he would be a beast off the edge, and I definitely like that spot there for him. Bolton has been an absolute monster in the past 2 weeks. Tranquil, his presence was felt. The first game he didn't really play. Last game he played, his presence was clearly felt. Willie Gay has been Willie Gay, but Leo Chanel has been making a real impact, and a lot of people don't realize this, but this is low-key a year 2 breakout season for him. It really is. This is low-key a year 2 breakout for Leo Chanel, man. And before we talk about Bolton and Tranquil and them, I'm going to be telling y'all why this is a year 2 breakout for Leo Chanel. So, alright, first let's talk about the Chiefs defense held the Jags to 4.2 yards per play, 3 out of 12 on third downs, 0 out of 3. Well, ETN, they held them to 3.33 yards per carry, and 0 out of 3 on TD conversions inside the KC 20. And Trevor Lawrence is one of his least efficient offensive performance ever. So the defense is looking very good. And now when we talk about Leo Chanel, right, he had a nice pass rush rep where he attacked the edge, look in the corner pocket. He got loaded, dip through, and then he quickly converted that low center of gravity into a bull rush. And he got under Anton Harrison pads, and he finished with very strong hands. Quick release, and got a lot, not even a lot, he got a legit pressure. That was a legit pressure, not gonna lie. And Leo Chanel had 8 snaps as a pass rusher. That's the most he's ever had in the game. He tallied 4 pressures, all hurries in them 8 snaps. So basically, Chanel could be a beast at edge if Spags decides to take it there. Leo Chanel could be an absolute beast at edge, and I do have him getting a sack next week. For sure. Leo Chanel was doing very good. He's making a lot of big plays, and him, Bolton, Willie Gay, and Drew, there's something special for this whole year to go. Definitely, for sure. But let me get into something more in depth. So let's take a look at that linebacker stats for week 2 now. Leo had 4 tackles with 1 TFL. Now, that may not look like much, but his presence was definitely felt. On that field. Nick Bolton had 8 tackles. His presence was felt as well. Definitely. He's a beast. Nick Bolton's a beast. Willie Gay, I don't know if he got injured. I forgot. The game. I watched the game, but I forgot, to be honest with you. But he had 2 tackles. And Drew Tranquil had 5 tackles. So it was a pretty solid game overall. They definitely was doing Travis Etienne bad. Bro couldn't do nothing that game. Travis Etienne couldn't do nothing, to be honest with you. He had 40 rushing yards on 12 carries. That's bad. The Jags was force-feeding him the ball at that point. It was honestly horrible. But I love what this linebacker core is doing, and I love what this defense is doing in general. Like, the Chiefs defense is really, really coming along. And I know the offense is struggling right now. I understand that the offense is struggling. But seeing this defense, man, you have to be happy. You just have to be happy. I mean, even Patrick Mahomes said it. Andy Reid said it. And Chris Jones, him coming back was great. Trent McDuffie's doing a phenomenal job. Spags with these beautiful game plans week after week. And one thing that's surprising, because I know the Chiefs, the defense usually starts off very rough in the beginning of the season. But this year, they started off very, very good. Chris Jones came back, automatically gave us 1.5 sacks, a TFL, and a pass deflection. So his presence was definitely felt. And this was in crazy temperatures, man. This is 98 degrees, and they're still playing great defense like this. So they was out there really battling, man, against that Jaguars offense. Didn't let them score once. They got field goals or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we have a talent deficiency at wide receiver for sure. But I think that's gonna change. That's gonna definitely change. Play the Chicago Bears this week. The Bears defense aren't good. Their O-line is like very, very bad. Their O-line is very, very bad. Braxton Jones is injured, so Leo Chenal is probably gonna get a sack. It's gonna be a very good day for our defense on Sunday and our offense for sure. But yeah, man, I just want to know, like, what's gonna happen. Like, is Spags gonna really do this? He's gonna give Leo Chenal that Micah Parsons role. What do y'all think in the comments? Do y'all think Leo Chenal should be an edge rusher / linebacker? Or do y'all think he's good with what he's doing right now? Let me know what y'all think. I feel like he's too physical and athletic not to get that edge role. And when you seen him on the edge, it looks like that's something natural to him. So I feel like they should give him a shot at it and let him do it. I feel like he could get a lot of sacks. Then when it comes to Willie Gay, do y'all think that we should re-sign Willie Gay? Should we re-sign him next season, or should we just let him walk? Drew Tranquill, should we re-sign him as well? Nick Bolton, should we lock him up and give him a long-term deal? Because in my opinion, another thing I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about Nick Bolton being overrated? Now, I don't think he's overrated, but there's a lot of Chiefs fans that claim that Nick Bolton is very overrated. I think Zach Eisen, he claims that Nick Bolton is overrated. Now, I don't believe that Nick Bolton is overrated. I think he's a very good player. But a lot of people say his coverage skills is sus and how he's really just a good tackler. But I believe his coverage skills has definitely improved. And I think Bolton is not only a good tackler, but he's a great run stopper. Great run stopper. He prevents a lot of big plays for the offense that he's facing. You know, he prevents a lot of big breakout plays for whatever offense that he's facing. Drew Tranquill, he brought a little physicality and some coverage skills to the Chiefs. Willie Gay, he's just a fast, athletic linebacker. But Leo Chenal is kind of outshining Willie Gay. And I don't know, man. All these linebackers are great. And it's just a very good thing to watch. But it's been your boy Chiefs Priority. And I'm out, man. Peace.